Ian Cumming is an experienced farmer and an experienced writer and a smart observer of the farming community. He joins me right now because I want to put the question to you. Is life on a farm or in a small community getting better or worse in the last 10 years?
Rural people are worried about their eroding values. And they have changed those values over time. Like my niece, for instance, Emily Carr, was the first gay Anglican minister in Canada. So, I don't carry that baggage if something is wrong with that. But there's deeply religious communities within Ontario and within Canada that are rural. And one example is in Norwich, where they had the pride flags on the main street. So this Dutch Protestant farmer came with his, or machinery dealer, Massey dealer, came with his telehandler, had young guys, and they took down the pride flags. Well, he's going to be charged with a hate crime. He's going to lose his New Holland dealership, or his Massey Ferguson dealership. And the venom on him has unsettled people, because people realized what he did was wrong, but he was standing up for what his deeply religious values were, the Dutch Protestant community. So, but I'm using that as one example. People feel that their rural values of what they experience and what they know and what they've been taught are no longer considered.
But so in Norwich, though, he did that. You say you have a gay minister in your family.
Right.
So you wouldn't have taken those flags down.
No, I would not.
Did most people in the community, do you think, agree with taking those flags down? Or
No,
do they sympathize?
No, but you understand what someone's deep religious values are.
Yes.
In a rural community.
Right.
And so you don't have to agree with them, but and so.
So maybe they're more liberal. So that's your values, that's fine, but don't.
And so some people see it as, you went out of your way to insult that religious community, you don't go into a Mennonite community and try to insult them. My first neighbor is a Mennonite.
Well, I mean, but that's not the right thing to do.
But that was,
doesn't matter what the reason is.
But that was city. That's seeing one example, probably a bad example, but I was seeing as city examples being imposed on rural, and then people kind of, having to take it and having to deal with it.
So, I mean, that's actually dealing with sexuality is relatively new, but it's always been, the city mouse and the country mouse, and there's always been some scratching going on between the two values. Are we accommodating? That's the main thing I want to put to you then. In Canada, are we trying to accommodate those different values?
No, they're demonized. Yeah, I saw it in the truckers' convoy. I saw it in a lot of things. They are demonized, and they're demonized for political purposes and for moral crusades.
Ian Cumming, thank you for telling me that story. It's 3 minutes, but we need a bit more tolerance in Canada. Please stay tuned to keep informed about the latest policy issues. We all need to sharpen our game, because if we don't, we could end up with another Justin Trudeau government, and we don't want that. So, please subscribe, tell your friends about the show, and if you can, PayPal, because that guy behind there, he wants to get paid. He does a very good job.